Hello everyone, today we are doing Unit 5 Math Review. Just like the last unit review what you did for Unit 7, we're going to be doing this one problem at a time. So this is, as you saw, it's a bunch of short little videos. It's because I'm going to talk about one problem, then I'll stop the video, then you go to the next video to watch, where you'll watch the video, you will kind of see how I'll explain it out, I'll read it, then you will solve the problem yourself, then you'll start the next video to come back and check your work. This is really important just for the test, so that way then if you have any questions about these questions, you can hopefully learn from my videos, or you can always get a hold of me if you need anything. But really, after you watch this first video, take your time on number one, really think it out, then come back and watch the second video to see if you're correct. If you really have any questions, this is definitely your time to ask me. So reach out, ask me if you have any questions at all. So let's start with number one here. A park ranger has 32 feet of fencing to fence 4 sides of a rectangular recycling site. What is the greatest area of the recycling site that the ranger can fence? Explain how you know. So I'm going to go to the next slide here then, because I want to just talk a little bit about perimeter and area again. So if you remember, if I have my rectangle, perimeter is the outside. That's like the fence. So if this is at the park and this is a pool, the fence is, designed to keep everyone safe, especially trying to keep little kids out of the pool that maybe don't know how to swim yet, or it just wouldn't be safe for them to go into a wading pool. The inside, the pool part, that's the area. So for this problem, it said that there is 32 feet of fence. And so that means this park ranger can fence 4 sides of a rectangular recycling site. So around the outside, this park ranger can fence has 32 feet of fence. So you have to try to figure out, well, what are those different sides? Because if you go back to this question, what is the greatest area of the recycling site the ranger can fence? So you have to try to figure out, even though it's a perimeter problem, we're trying to figure out what the greatest area is. So you have to try to figure out, how can I split up 32 feet to go around this whole thing? I'm just going to give you one example. So 32 feet. Well, I know that the number 32, I can take the number 30 from it, and I split that in half. I could put 15 and 15 on that. That's 30. And then I would have 2 more left. So put 1 there and 1 there. Well, that area, if you remember, area is just length times width. So it's 15 times 1 equals 15 square feet. That will not be the greatest area for this problem. I could definitely go bigger. So I just then have to figure out, okay, well, that's not going to work for it. I got to do some playing around. So I'm going to give you a different example number. Let's say it's 24 feet. Let's say I have 24 feet of fencing. So let's say, I'm just going to pick a number then. I'm going to say, let's say 12, or let's say 6. So we're going to put 6 on that side, 6 on that side. Okay, now I know that 6 plus 6 is 12, so I could do 24 minus 12. 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 2 minus 1 is 1. 12. Oh, that means I have 12 feet left. Okay, so that means I can't put 12 on both sides, so put 6 on that side, 6 on that side. Because 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12 equals 24 feet. So my area then, length times width, would be 6 times 6 equals 36. Okay, that's not bad. 36 is a pretty big size area. I'm going to do another one to see if I can go bigger. For this one, I'm going to pick, I'm going to say 7. So if I have 7 on my top, 7's on my bottom, 7 plus 7 is 14. So if my total is 24, 24 minus 14. 4 minus 4 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have to split that. And that means 5 goes on both sides. And 7 times 5 equals 35. Nope. My first one was bigger still. Okay, I'm going to try another one. Because that one was smaller. This time, I'm just going to do 8. So 8 on my top. 8 on my bottom, so that's 16. So 24 minus 16. 4 minus 6, I can't do. I'm going to try to change my colors here. Got to do some trading. 1 10 instead of 2 10s. Now I have 14 ones. 8 left. Split that. That means 4 goes on both sides. 8 times 4 is 32. Oh, okay, so that's definitely not working. I'm going to try one more just to give you an example here. This time, we're going to do 5. So 5 goes on my top, 5 goes on my bottom. So the total is 24. So we're going to do 24 minus 10 to see how much I have left. 4 minus 0 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. 14, so it means 7 goes there. So, oh, actually, I already had done that one up there. Length times width. 7 times 5 equals 35. So my biggest one was this one. My biggest area would be 36. Because it'd be 6 times. There it is. Look for my problem there. Oh, I got caught. Part of that other one. My area, 6 times 6 equals 36. That's my biggest area. So for the problem, I just need to say what's the greatest area of your segments that the Ranger can fence. Explain how you know. Well, this is a different number. But if my answer was 36, 36 square feet because that I'll say, and kind of a nice thing too, part of like your reasoning, if you show me some of your different reasoning why you think that's going to be your greatest area. I have a lot of work. Keep your work on this page too. This is actually the only problem on this page, so you can use all the white space that you want, because one side is 6 feet and the other is 6 feet. Now that's not the real answer for this one. This is just as if it was 24 feet of fencing. So you have to just kind of play around with the numbers to figure out, okay, what's going to give me the biggest area if it's 32 feet of perimeter. Okay, so you're going to stop there. You're going to use something that's you can use a similar kind of a format. I'll even erase this 36 feet. And you can even use this as a sentence frame for yourself. But show as much work as you can for it too. It'll help you. Okay, you can come back for the next video. Bye.